So I was like, nah, I ain't heard from him yet. I'm at right now. I'm in Frederick, Maryland. I'm sitting in front of my man house, the nigga that died in the 18 with. Yeah. Like I said, I was taking cars. I was taking some cars out from out here, out Frederick. I was taking cars from out Frederick to Baltimore to a car dealership. I just passed the bridge before that motherfucker collapsed. I heard something go boom. When I looked in my mirror, I said, "What the fuck?" That's how close I was to the jump. So I pulled my truck over on the side and I blocked all the cars coming through that jump. So then when I did that, I got on the phone and I called my dispatcher and let him know. I'm like, "You look, the bridge just collapsed. I can't even move." So he like, "Oh, for real?" I was like, "Yeah." I sent him. We was on FaceTime, sent him all the videos and all that shit. He like, "Oh nah." So then I was like, "It's an 18 wheeler stuck under the bridge." He was like, so I was like, "I'm gonna go over there and try to help." You know what I'm saying? Try to see who it is. So I'm running over that jump. The whole time I knew the nigga truck. So I'm like, nah, that can't be his truck. Somebody else driving that jump. So when the fire department pulled him out of that jump, it was him. He was dead, gone. I don't even know how to explain this shit to his mother and them. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sitting in my car right now getting fucked up because I'm like, I don't know how to explain that to him though. How do you explain to somebody you grew up with, or your son died? You can't. So and the thing about it is, me and this nigga was supposed to go out of town at the end of April to his brother wedding or whatever out Florida. So now we can't even do that because now we got to put together a funeral. I mean, we, I mean, once I explain everything to them, once I explain everything to them, his mother's not gonna want to go to no motherfucker wedding, none of that shit. His brother gonna come down here from Florida. His brother gonna say fuck that wedding. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just don't know how to explain that. And I've been asking everybody all day, how the fuck do you explain that to somebody's parents that your son died? I don't know how to do that shit. Man, listen, I just when I when I was down there, right? The police asked me, "Do you know him?" I said, "Yeah, I know him." Can you identify the body? Yeah, I can. When they pulled him from out that jump, I said, "Yeah, that's him." So the whole time I go back to work to drop these cars off. I'm coming back. I told my boss, I said, "I'm not finishing this shit out. I'm going home." So when I got back home, you know what I'm saying? I go in the house, change my clothes, shit, come back out. I'm like, hold on. His mother and them don't know shit about the jump. Now you a parent, now you a mother yourself. How can you go about not knowing that your son is dead from the police or not even the police, but the news not telling you shit? And that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. If the police didn't come, see, they got it's not just him though. It was a lot of other people that died in that crash. It was a lot of other people that passed away in it. So I ain't gonna lie, coming back from Baltimore when coming back, I seen the yellow tape still out there. They were still dragging people out their cars, all that shit. I don't know exactly how many people it was, but they were still dragging. When I came back, like probably like I want to say an hour ago, they were still dragging people out of that zone. So it's still people down there. So that might be an all day thing or all night thing. So what I'm saying is, yeah, that shit. I just passed that motherfucker. And I said, some said, bro. I said, what the fuck is that? I looked in my mirror. The whole motherfucking bridge collapsed. Say one thing, I won't be traveling on that bridge no motherfucking more. Yeah, but you know what they're gonna do though? They're gonna try to repair that shit. Just like the one they did. Listen, right, listen to what I'm saying. The one that the bridge that collapsed on Kenilworth Avenue. I mean, it was a small bridge, but they repaired that shit. You feel me? They're gonna try their best to repair it. Right, but they still gonna try to repair that shit. Any means necessary, they still gonna try to repair that shit. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they going. That's what I'm saying. When I say repair, they're gonna build a whole new bridge. They got to, because it's nowhere in hell that you're gonna try to fix that bridge up or patch it over here and there. No, you're gonna have to build a whole brand new bridge. But like I said, I was gonna. You can't even cross Delaware. You can't even cross Delaware. Listen, the joint is backed up from. I ain't even gonna hold you. The shit is backed up from Baltimore City all the way across that motherfucker. You hear me? But you can't even get through Baltimore City on that on no type of bridge. Like they got that shit blocked off everything. Yeah, I'm sitting in my motherfucker. I'm sitting in my motherfucker. Man, do you know I got out that I got out my motherfucker truck, kissed that motherfucking ground. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I got out that motherfucking ground. I said, Lord Jesus. I said, look, because as soon as I got past that jump, I thought it was one of my cars that fell off the truck. So I looked back in my mirror. I thought I fucked some shit up. So when I look back like this, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I just see the whole motherfucking bridge. I'm like, yo, are you for real? Look, it happened too quick to the point where I couldn't even, if I wanted to go live or if I wanted to, show some people some shit, I couldn't. That's how quick it happened. Right. Yeah, yeah. Cause I was like, damn, I wanted to catch that shit. But then when I seen the shit actually happen, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like my brother and them was like, yo, why you ain't record it? I couldn't, nigga, it happened too quick. And then on top of that, I got five cars on my truck. So you know what I'm saying? How the fuck you want me to record? I'm sitting there I couldn't even be on my phone because I'm sitting there trying to worry about these cars falling off my fucking shit. Man, I appreciate that, man. Cause like I said, that shit happened quick of an eye. Like, you know what I'm saying? That could have been me for real. Man, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, You not, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're not even gonna be able to go that way. Like even when motherfuckers try to go to New York and all that shit, they're gonna have to go a whole different route. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that shit crazy. Like I actually looked in my motherfucking mirror and seen that motherfucker collapse. Cause the when the jump broke, when the bridge collapsed and shit, my truck started shaking. So I thought a car fell off because my truck was shaking. I said, "What the fuck is that?" When I looked in my mirror, I just seen the bridge go down. I got you though. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I was coming across the jump, and as soon as I get across the jump, like my truck was shaking like it was an earthquake, basically. So I was like, "What the fuck is that noise?" So when I put my motherfucking mirror down like that to look, all I seen was the bridge collapse. But I was already off the bridge. I was probably like, I want to say like 10 or 15. I want to say like not even 10, 15. Probably like I was probably like a little bit away from the bridge. So probably like a good, I want to say 30, maybe 40 feet away from the bridge. And then when I look, I just seen cars just like going these separate ways. I'm like, what the fuck is going on back there? So then when I blocked traffic and all that shit, I put my truck in the middle of the street to block traffic and all that. So when I got out the truck, I seen just motherfuckers screaming and yelling and all that. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I go back there, motherfuckers in the water, motherfuckers underneath the bridge, motherfuckers stuck, can't move. So when the fire department got there, they was like, "Can you know what I mean, do you know anybody right here?" I said, "Yeah, I think that truck right there." They was like, "Yeah, you know that truck?" I said, "Yeah." When they poured the joint out the motherfucking water and they poured his body up, put a yellow bag over top of him, I said, "What the fuck y'all doing?" They said, "Can you view the body?" I said, "I sure can." When they took the motherfucking bag off of him, it was my man. He just laying there stuck, eyes open and everything. I said, "Nah, y'all tripping." I said, "We not doing this shit." I called my boss. I called my dispatcher first. I'm like, "Yo," I said, "Dispatch me to everybody that's coming towards New York, bro." So she did it. So when she did that shit, everybody was on the radio. I said, "Do not come this way. Y'all gonna be fucked up. Y'all gonna be stuck. And there's people that, you know what I'm saying, died on the scene type shit. So do not come this way." They like, all right. My boss called me on a regular phone. He like, "What's going on?" Told him what happened. I said, "You know who was under that truck, right?" He was like, "Who?" I said, "Dre." He said, "For real?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh my God, you gotta go and tell his mother and father and all them how they son died." I said, "Who the fuck gonna do that?" They said, "You got to." Then I thought about it. I'm the only one that really knew him like that. Then when his sister called me and was like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying, he's supposed to take his son to school, blah, blah, blah. He ain't never make it by." I said, "Yeah, and all I can say, yeah, he busy." That's all I can say. I shook my head and said he busy. Because how do you tell somebody that their youngest son died in a motherfucking collision, basically? I mean, I'm just saying, like, how do you tell somebody, a parent at that their youngest son died and some shit like that? You can't. You can't. And then you got, yeah, like me, I don't want to just come out and be like, "Yeah, your son died in the motherfucking I don't want to just come out and be like, "Yeah, your son died in the bridge crash." You know what I'm saying? His mother really gonna feel some type of way, like that's her baby boy. That's her only boy. You know what I'm saying? She got girls, but that's her only son. She gonna go the fuck off. I don't know. Me personally, I got a daughter. I don't have no boys, so I don't know how to go about this shit of talking to this woman about her son dying. That's my thing. And I've been asking everybody that shit all day. How the fuck do I tell this woman that her son died? I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? My daughter plays sports. If somebody come to me and say, "Oh, your daughter died," I'm gonna be fucked up. But how, her only son, like, it's gonna be an all day thing. Because what happened, right? I got a radio. No, listen, I got a radio, right? My radio, my radio goes through the police database, so I can hear everything the police is saying. In the whole DMV, I can hear everything the police is saying. When they say, "Oh, we gotta go here, we gotta go there," or they saying, "Oh, it's a robber here, a robber there," blah blah blah, I can hear all that shit on my radio. So not once did they say, "Oh, we gotta go here, we gotta go there, we gotta," the detectives and all that shit is involved in the shit. Not one of them motherfuckers stepped up to this lady house yet. Like I said, I've been here. It's 5, so I've been here since. And I get that, but at the end of the day, his parents know me. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically raised me. You know what I'm saying? After my mother died, his mother raised me. So his mother know that if I come to her with some shit like this, I'm not playing. It's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? I would never joke about my man passing away. That's not something I joke with at all. So, you know, if I come to her, and that's another reason why I'm puzzled about this shit, because I'm like, damn, me personally, of all people, how the fuck do I come to this woman and say her son dead? Her only son. She got all girls, all girls. She do. And I'm gonna tell her, but I'm saying, how do I explain this to her? That's what I'm saying. And of course I'm gonna do that. But I don't want to just come out. Uh, uh, yeah, because she know how close me and him is. Like we real close. Like I call that nigga my brother. He is like a brother to me. Like anything or whatever, that nigga, he always like a brother to me. That nigga, yeah. If I was to call that nigga dead of mine, I'd be like, yo, bro, I need you. Nigga dead. He don't give a fuck what time it is. That's like a brother to me. His his older his older sister and shit. They hang with my sisters and shit. So it's like we family for real. But like I told my mother, how the fuck would you explain? I said, how the fuck would a nigga explain to you that your son dead? Because when that shit happened, my mother was on that phone quick. Where you at? I said, Mom, don't even worry about it. I'm good, but I'm right here on that bridge. I just passed that motherfucker. You hear me? She said, boy, get the fuck on. I said, what you mean? She said, you better bring your ass home. Fuck that job. This is the job that's paying bills though. You know what I mean? She said, boy, fuck them bills. At the end of the day, that motherfucking bridge collapsed. A lot of people pass away in that mother. Yeah, I know. That's all I can say is yeah, I know. But when I actually told my mother on the phone who died, she broke down. She broke down. But I told my mother when she get off work tonight, I'm gonna take her over there and we're gonna explain to her, and I'm gonna tell her that I was on that motherfucking bridge. But I didn't get stuck in. See, what I do is right when I'm on any bridge I'm on, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Any bridge I'm on, I'm doing at least 60, 70 on that motherfucker. 'Cause you know why? Because I don't trust that shit. So I'm dogging that bridge. I'm gonna make sure I get across that bitch. I don't give a fuck. You said what? Nah. Uh, probably for real, I don't even want to exaggerate, but probably a grip. Them just gonna cost a grip. Nah, them just gonna. Man, come on now. You know who you talking. You know who you talking about. That shit gonna right. But that's how we think though. That's how we think. They don't think like that. Yeah. And you know what? They're gonna be trying to on some get them Americans for their money type shit. So we can go ahead and build this shit. It could be anything on that motherfucker. Man, I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I'm sitting in this motherfucking parlor. I'm glad I'm that's my man 100 grand. I love that nigga to death. God was looking out for me, man. I'm telling you, because I just passed that motherfucker when I looked in the mirror like that. Mm-mm. Listen, the reason why I grabbed these 211s, right? When I was coming back into town, I grabbed these 211s because I said I need something strong, but I don't drink liquor, so I said I need something strong that's gonna really get my mind together because of the whole situation that happened. The shit happened like okay, the shit happened for a blink of an eye. Like I go like this, boom. You know what I'm saying? I blink my eyes and that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So it happened too quick. Everything happened too quick for me. You know what I'm saying? I go and check my truck. I check my straps on the truck. All that. Everything happened too quick. Cause the officer was like, man, you might want to check your truck and all that shit. Man, I need my truck, everything, man. I'm looking, look, I got on the ground, all that shit. Everything happened too fucking quick for me. So I said, you know what? When I get back in town, I'm gonna grab me a motherfucking 6 pack of 211. I'm gonna drink this bitch. Then me knowing him, he passed away. It's really fucking with me now. So I'm fucked up. I'm like really, really, really puzzled right now. Like I just don't know. Shit is crazy, man. This shit, it's sad, man. You know the people making all this fucking money, but they don't want to fix the road, the streets, none of that shit, man. You know what I mean? Flat tires and I had on my work truck. I'm going over the motherfucking. No, where was I going at? Oh, I was going to Jersey to go drop some cars off. You know what I mean? Flat tires that I had going to Jersey, and how many I had coming back from Jersey? I swear to God, I had like at least 15 flat tires. You know what I'm saying? And in the county, the state, whatever you want to call it, they making so much money